President Biden is recovering from COVID at his home in Delaware as he faces growing pressure from top Democrats to drop out of the race and make way for a new nominee. There is no indication Biden changed his mind, but former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi has privately told some House Democrats she believes the president is more receptive to hearing calls for him to step aside. That's according to two people familiar with those conversations. ABC's Phil Lipoff joins us now from Rehoboth Beach for more. And Phil, we just learned President Biden has been briefed on the Microsoft outage, that massive global outage. What's the latest on that?
Well, the White House tells us that the president, as he's isolating here in Rehoboth, recovering from COVID, has been briefed on the CrowdStrike outage, saying that his team is ready and willing to give any help that is needed in the situation here. Beyond that, they didn't really go into any detail, just that he's been briefed on it and is aware of it.
Let's shift, Phil, to his condition. What's the latest on the president's condition, and what does it all mean for the Biden campaign?
Oof. Well, the second part of that question, Stephanie, is it means nothing good for the Biden campaign. I mean, this is the second time in a week the Biden campaign has had to pause the actual campaign. First, after former President Trump, there was an assassination attempt. Out of respect, they paused the campaign. Then now he's tested positive for COVID, and they've had to pause the campaign again at a time where President Biden desperately needs to be out there showing not only 70% of the country in the last poll I saw, but 65% of Democrats who think that he's not really up to the job and should probably step aside. As for his condition, he's experiencing these minor upper respiratory symptoms. He does not have a fever. The White House, through a statement, told us that his doctor has been administering Paxlovid, and that just generally he's exhausted. I think we all could see that from the debate on, but now that he's tested positive for COVID, he is just generally exhausted, but doing well outside of that.
Thank you so much, Phil, for that update from Rehoboth Beach. We'll talk to you soon.